key lesson in spirituality, and especially key spirituality when it refers to social media. Now, lots of people ask me, why don't you make your videos more exciting with lots of short clips to keep people stimulated? And why don't I say at the beginning exactly what I'm going to tell you? And why don't I say, wait to the end of the video because there's a surprise? As if you look at any how to create content on YouTube to grow your audience tells you to do. And as many of the big content creators, spiritual content creators do on YouTube, they play the game perfectly. They run your program perfectly. So how spiritual is a person? How open, how awake is a person, even if they've got a huge channel, but they play by the rules to keep you entertained, to keep you addicted to their channel, to keep you watching more content, playing the psychological rules to keep you watching their videos. How awake are those people, truly? They're doing it to keep you watching. But they're doing it to play your program, to keep you stuck in the matrix. Do you know any content creators, spiritual content creators, that do this? Why do they do it? Is it to teach you more whilst keeping you addicted to the dopamine, to the flow, to the constant? Why does one need to put lots of fast changing different images into an 8-minute video and tell people that has a title explaining what the video is about, that has a description explaining what the video is about? Why do they also put at the beginning of these videos exactly what they're going to tell you? The answer is to give you a dopamine hit, to keep your brain stimulated, these constantly changing images and constantly changing shots. It's been designed. You watch television, anything on television, and count the change between scene and scene and scene and scene, between every single camera angle. And if you actually start counting them, a lot of people will find they actually start getting dizzy when you're conscious of it. But when you're unconscious of it, it keeps you stimulated. And if you compare this to the old black and white movies that are amazing movies that keep you stimulated for the sheer content and emotional creation that they create, rather than using psychological tricks for your programmed mind to stay entertained. Music is a big part of movies. Putting very powerful, epic music in a movie makes the movie, right? But what it does is it keeps you engrossed watching it. Yes, I put music in my videos in the background, very constant, gentle music. Because the whole point is, I'm not trying to keep you in the program. My channel is dedicated to helping you awaken. And to help you awaken, I cannot play those psychological games because I'm part of the problem, not the solution. To be spiritual, to be awake. You must learn to slow down. You must not let your need for constant stimulation control you. Because whilst you're doing that and whilst you're unaware of it, go and watch the big channels that do this stuff. Go and see how they tell you exactly what is in the video at the beginning. See how they're constantly changing the scenes to trick your brain into watching just that little bit more of the video, to get their watch time higher, to get more viewers. Think about whether you want to just consume content on personal development, on whatever it is, or whether you actually want to find the solution and evolve and awaken. And to do that, we must slow down. Because the solution is not in the monkey mind. It's not in the trickery of psychology. It's about stepping out of that program. It is about being able to observe the mind. It is about being able to feel your energy. People are lacking something in their lives. It's that thing of at the back of the mind, always thinking they're missing out. The lift, the elevator, was designed to save time. But yet, how many times have you either pressed that button multiple times, waiting for the elevator, waiting for the lift? Or how many times have you waited for the lift, got in the lift, gone up the lift, got out, rather than taking the stairs, even though the stairs would have taken you less time? Now, granted, if you're going up 30 flights, it's different. But how many times have you taken that elevator, that lift, when you know it would have been faster to take the stairs? What does that do to you? What does that do to your culture? All these time-saving devices that have been designed in good faith don't save time. It just gives the appearance, the trick of saving time. Step out of the monkey mind. Feel your personal space. Feel your energy. Understand that your energy is you. Allow the better wave state that all these people are keeping you in, all these huge spiritual channels are keeping you stuck in this better brainwave state, stuck in the matrix, rather than allowing you to calm down. Yes, you can connect to my energy here and come down to the alpha wave. Allow you to be calm and flowing out of the monkey mind. And just consider those big channels and how maybe they're unaware of what they're doing. They're just following the rules of how to grow a bigger channel, unaware of what they're actually doing, because they're not actually as awake as they seem to be, just as those channels that are experts on every topic of spirituality. Yeah. Every single one, they're the expert. That's an interesting one, isn't it? And you don't need to be an expert on all of them. You just need to slow down, step out of the monkey mind, be aware of your energy. Become the observer of your mind, to not be controlled by it. And just doing this, you will be far more awake than 1 in a million, or than 999,999 other people. You'll be the 1 in a million by just doing that. And then if you're aware of what these spiritual content creators are doing, because not all of them do it, and there are some very important people in the spiritual and energetic fields that do not do this on their channels. Some of them are world famous, and yet their channels are actually not that big because they don't subscribe to tricking you into that extra little bit of watch time. So you see those people claiming to be spiritual, but actually are not as awake as they should be doing what they're doing. And just consider that. And yes, you can say, oh no, but they're being efficient and they're saving time and they're letting me know what's in the video. Read the title. But it's very entertaining when there's the different shots and they keep changing angles and they put in these B-roll stuff. It's more entertaining. Yeah, it's more entertaining. But is it more helpful to you in the long term? Think about that. See you in another video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button.